What's up, Hardship heroes? You are back on the other side. From backyard brawls to the biggest stages in the fight business, today's guest has fought around the world and always delivered a show. So hide your snacks and lock the doors. It's about to get slightly incriminating on the other side. Welcome to the show, Felony Charles Bennett. How are you, sir?
What's good? What's good, Mike?
Man, I've feel like I've known you my whole life. This is incredible. I got a little bit of goosebumps, man. If I'm giggly, just feel free to laugh.
Oh, we're both gonna laugh. We're both gonna
All
laugh.
right. Very good, man. My first question. If 10-year-old Charles Bennett could talk to you today, what do you think he would tell you?
10-year-old. Well,
What would, yeah.
if I could talk to 10-year-old Charles Bennett, if I could go back, I would
Hmm.
most definitely tell the younger me, yeah, life is hard ahead. Get what you can now. Because when you get older, it's gonna be something you don't want to be a part of if you're not suitable. If you're not right
Absolutely.
in your mind.
Absolutely. Okay. In the very beginning, fighting for you, was it more expression or survival?
Uh we'll say survival with expression in it. Because let's be real, bro. I
Hmm.
come from a very tore down background. So coming from this tore down background, it was, crack, drugs, you know, just
Yep.
just the hood ass nigga.
I got you. Okay. Do you remember the first time somebody punched you in the face? Who was it, and why did they do it?
Ah, damn, that's a good one. Fuck. Well, I mean, if if I'm correct, I can go back to my first incident where you know someone tried to punk me
Hmm.
and that just didn't work. But
I
no,
believe
I
you.
mean it was more of an incident where I was fucking with this. I was in third grade and I'm fucking with this girl, not knowing she had a brother.
Okay.
So the brother comes and starts talking shit to me, and I'm talking shit back to this kid. We're talking shit to each other, and the next thing you know, he slaps me. And at this time, like I say, I'm probably around. I don't know
Like
how
eight
old I
years
was.
old.
I just know I was in the third grade.
Hmm.
So being that I was in the third grade, I didn't really know how to fight. So what do? I grab this kid, I bite him in the chest, and the teachers come, the principal, they're trying to pull me off him. I'm holding him and I'm steady biting him, I was like a wild lion, And then when they finally got us apart, I almost took a piece out this man's chest. And yeah, but from that point forward, every time I seen that kid growing up, every time I seen him, he always reminded me that I bit him in the chest. But it wasn't like a reminding of, you know, we were kids then. Well, we were a lot younger because we were still kids. We were a
Hmm.
lot younger and we had this incident. It was more like a reminder of, remember you did this, I can still do this to you and all this shit. And then, we got a little older and he tried to do that. And this time I hadn't grew up a lot more, so it wasn't no biting. It was straight hands, slam and hands. I beat him so bad he had to go get his mama, and we were
Oh
probably
my
about
gosh.
13 or 14 then. It
Send him
was
home crying.
yeah, yeah. It's not upside his head this time. It wasn't no bite, nigga. At this age, I was really out there in the streets fighting a lot, and it was because of my size. I was a short kid growing up. I'm
Hmm.
still short, shit. But yeah, I was. Yeah.
Wow. What before you ever stepped foot in a gym or got any, real training, those fights in the streets, those tussles, what did those teach you about fighting?
that I was short, and if I slammed somebody, because I was short and strong, if I slammed them and got on top, I was winning the fight. Because they weren't gonna be able to get up. So yeah, and that's how my
Okay.
reputation grew as a kid. Like that's one fighting ass nigga. Felony will fuck you up, man. Don't fight felony. Please don't fight felony. Fight felony is gonna fuck you up. So
I'm not interested in that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was how the childhood went. Man, you know, I just recently, not recently, but I'm looking for a lawyer right now, right? Because I got
Mhm.
shit going on in my life, right? You know, and what I mean by that is, okay, about 3 years ago, I got pulled over, and I got pulled over for failure to use a blanker on an S curve. You know what I mean? You know what an S curve is, right?
Yeah, I didn't know you had to.
Yeah. Well, I for surely knew you didn't have to use a blanker on an S curve,
Hmm.
but yeah, I get arrested, and because of what I'm doing in my car, it's not like, you're in a car, you are subject. If the police turn the lights on, it's mandatory. You have to pull over.
Hmm.
That's mandatory. So even though I'm in my car smoking weed, I got to pull over because this nigga has alerted me to pull. This nigga has notified me to pull over.
Hmm.
So I pull over and fucking he gets out the car. He comes up to my car. Fucking weed smoke is coming out of the car because again, I, when he's pulling me over, the girl that's in my car, she's passing me the blunt.
Right.
And yeah, so I get pulled over. Well, I go to jail. I bond out of jail. And then my charges are failure to use a blanker, DUI. I don't drink. DUI,
Hmm.
possession of marijuana. Those were the charges I had originally.
Hmm.
So I go to
Nothing too bad.
jail. Yeah, but the crazy part is, after 2 years of going to court, back and forth to court, they rearrested me at a court date and recharged me with fleeing and eluding. Now that was the hardest part of it all. Because from the jump, I know I didn't do anything for the police to pull me over. I did nothing for me to have contact with the police. Hell, the nigga just wanted to pull a nigga over that day. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but he just did. He wanted it. So he pulls me over. But after 2 years, they come back and recharge me, meaning I had to go back to jail, bond back
Hmm.
out of jail, get fingerprint and all that shit. They recharge me with a flea and an elude. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and since we both know what we've done in the
Hmm.
past, if I'm not mistaken, a fleeing and eluding does not it when you flee and elude, don't you get that charge the day of your arrest?
I did.
So they didn't wait 2 years to come charge you with fleeing and eluding. They
It
charge
was
you.
already written on the dry erase board in front of the holding cell they put me in when I got there.
Okay. Well, 2 years later, they come in, take me to jail, make me bond out, and charge me with fleeing and elude. So
Man.
now, yeah, I'm on 6 years probation for this shit, right? I'm on 6 years probation.
Hmm.
And I know the injustice of what just happened to me. Like, for one, the police should have never pulled me over.
Hmm.
That's my biggest thing. Like, what was his reason? What was his real reason? Because he said I didn't use a blanker, but I don't have to use a blanker on the S curve.
Hmm.
That's just
I don't know where it
common.
is where you are, but in Arkansas, they have to have a secondary reason outside of a blinker, tail light, headlight, windshield wiper, crack in the windshield, something other than a defect in the vehicle, in addition to that, to pull you over. I don't know how it is there, but
Oh, okay. So pretty much if I was in Arkansas, just because I didn't use a blinker, they don't have the right to pull me over.
Right. What they can do is they can see you without a blinker and then run your tag. And if you don't have insurance, pull you over or something like that. But they have to have something here outside of, like I said, a blinker or a tail light, because it's viewed as profiling poor people. So there has to be a secondary offense before they can pull you over.
Wow, interesting. Well, I don't know how it is here in Georgia, because I'm in Georgia. I'm right next door to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh,
I'm
I
going to
got
hook you
pulled.
up with somebody after we get off here, if that's okay. I got a number I think you might benefit from calling.
Yeah, man, because it me being on 6 years probation, it really bothers me, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like what we was talking about when we first got on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was a piece of shit back then, but don't count me as that same piece of shit now. Like, nigga, I got kids. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I got teenage kids that them niggas really need me.
Mm-hmm.
They really need me, and I
Yeah,
really need them too, because without them, there wouldn't be me.
I
Meaning that
I feel that, man.
I probably would have been in prison. You know what I'm saying? I probably been to fuck my life up. But shout out
Yep.
to my kids, because now I can't just live for me. I have to live for them and me. So,
Yeah.
and in this
Okay.
situation here, it's fucked up. But yeah, man,
All
that's
right.
what I got going on over here, Mike. I'm a
That's wild.
fucking
Yeah, I
Navy
definitely want
vet.
to talk about that afterwards. I've got a number of a guy who I think will help, and I don't think he'll charge you anything.
Yeah, man. That's what I was looking for. A lawyer to sponsor me, and we're gonna, because my next fight is in Hawaii, April 11th.
Mm-hmm.
We're fighting in Hawaii. I'm about to go back out to Vegas and start training for this Hawaii one, because I really want to get the money,
Sure.
and I feel like if I'm training and I'm trained up for these fights, it's not fair to people to come fight. It just won't be fair to them.
I
So
understand.
I'm gonna make it a disadvantage every time now.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned fighting, and you have fought literally around the world. Pride, UFC, King of the Cage, WEC, and everywhere in between. Out of all of your professional fights, what is your favorite
Pride,
and most satisfying win?
pride,
Pride? Pride?
Japan. I'm just gonna say Japan. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Japan because I fought in Rising too. I fought in
Hmm.
Rising, and Rising is another part of Pride.
Hmm.
So I fought in Rising and Pride. So I'm just gonna say Japan.
Okay.
Japan it's fucking a nice country, man. I'm sorry I can't even go back, but Japan is a really nice country, and yeah, if you ever get a
Okay.
chance to go fight in Japan, go fight in Japan.
All righty. Let's see here. If fighting for you was a relationship, is it true love or toxic?
It's toxic, bro, because I hate training.
Okay.
I
I
fucking
hate
hate.
putting in the work in that relationship.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because when it all boils down to it, when you go to the gym, you're getting hit for free, and
Hmm.
depending on who you're sparring with, some of them niggas be hitting hard, man.
Right.
So yeah, I gotta, I don't be liking to get hit. No
Yeah,
matter,
I understand.
and just because I'm a fighter doesn't mean I like to get hit. It just means that it's an opportunity to get out there, and I made 9,500 this fight. You know what I'm saying? 9,500. So, uh, and it was only 4 minutes of work. Let's be
Hmm.
real.
That's good pay.
Yeah, 4 minutes of work. But you got to think all the times I had to go to the gym. So let's be real. It really
Hmm.
wasn't
Yeah.
4 minutes of work. It was a lot of work.
1993 minimum wage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then, like I said, I was at Extreme Couture training out there with King David MMA. That's his Instagram. I was out there training with King David MMA, and man, King David, he's got very good cardio, man. That nigga got some just unreal cardio. And the fact that his cardio is so unreal. You should see how this nigga eat though. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga would eat cookies at least twice a day. Big chocolate chip cookies. So yeah.
Got the right genetics, I guess. um,
he's white, bro. He's fucking white.
Privileged, huh?
Yeah. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. I've fought a lot of people, and I feel like white people have the best cardio. I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts on it.
I would have guessed the opposite. My mind immediately goes to long distance running and all the incredible Ethiopian runners that have existed.
Yeah, well, what was that nigga name that went from a man, still a man, but telling everybody he a woman?
I'm not sure which person you're referencing.
The Olympian. We ain't gonna say
Oh,
no names. We just gonna say the Olympian.
yes, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, okay, well, you know, I guess we will say a name. But yeah, him. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, that motherfucker used to he could run, man. He won so many Olympics, and he was a distance runner, right? Yeah. So,
Wow.
but what do I know? What do I know?
I
Just a
have to
fighter, bro.
ask, in all the fights you've had, I'm sure everyone says they don't get scared or is a tough guy in the fight business. Has there ever been a moment in a fight where you were literally terrified of anything?
Nah.
No?
You know the fights that I really I don't be scared. I be confident, but it be fake confident. It be the fights that I go into and I know I didn't train. See, the
Okay.
younger version of me didn't care. I go into
Gotcha.
these fights, I didn't train. It doesn't matter. I knew I was gonna win. I knew I was gonna win. And that's the older me now, but it's still that sense of, bro, you know you didn't train for this fight, so your cardio is gonna deplete pretty quick because you did not train for this fight, which would be in the back of my mind. Like this fight that I just had this weekend, I knew I went out to Vegas at Extreme Couture and trained with King David MMA for a whole month. And I knew
Nice.
in my head, King David pressured me. He pressured. And it got to that point where now that he's pressuring me, I can still breathe now. You know what I'm saying? Because once I got tired, I'm pretty sure this nigga could sense that. Oh yeah, you tired now, nigga. So I'm gonna put this pressure on you and see how good you react to this pressure now. And like I say, by the third week, you know, when he put that pressure on, I was able to at least breathe to the fact where, okay, now I'm comfortable again. Let's reset. So it you know, I'm never scared in a fight. I'm never scared going into a fight, but there is that little devil in the back of your head that tells you that you didn't train for this fight, and there's a great possibility that if you don't
Gotcha.
finish this nigga in the first the first 5 minutes, yeah, you might be fucked up from here on out.
Absolutely. Uh, I've heard so many commentators and people in the fight game try to describe your style of fighting. I mean, there's a million different words for it. None of them are really any of the traditional descriptions. So,
You know what though? To that question that you're about to ask,
oh, you have
I
no
would,
idea what I'm about to ask.
I
Sorry.
know, but to that question that you're about to ask, I would love to go work with Sean O'Malley.
Okay, yeah.
Because I watched Sean O'Malley and his style, and it's like, you know, I could probably learn something from him as well as he can learn something from me. Because in the fight, when I watch his fights, he's creative. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there's nobody more creative than me. That's why you can't really train for a nigga like me. Because I start creation in the gym, and then I come out when the camera's on and try it. Like,
Okay. All
so
right.
to your question that you was about to answer, though, my nigga.
Uh-huh.
Let's hear it.
Okay. If aliens landed on planet Earth right now
That
and
wasn't the
asked,
question, nigga.
I'm serious. If aliens landed on planet Earth right now and asked you, Felony Charles Bennett, to demonstrate Earth combat sports, what would you show them?
Me. Almost definitely show them me.
Very
Win,
good.
loses, and draws. This is the perfect guy right here, man. You know what I'm
Very good.
saying? Creativity.
Absolutely. All right. What conspiracy theory is popular right now that you low key believe in?
Aliens are real.
There we go.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I believe it too, man. They don't want to tell us, but yeah. And
Okay.
there is, and I also believe that there is real land on the other side of Antarctica,
Okay.
whatever
That would
that
be
means.
nice. Okay. How much fun was Knucklemania 6?
Oh, bro, it was that fun. It was really fun. And the reason why I said, because, like I said, I didn't understand the what is it called, the betting pool. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't I didn't understand the betting pool. So when everybody was talking about the betting pool, they're like, "Oh, well, how do you feel that you're the big underdog in this betting pool?" And I'm like, I thought I thought they had me to win. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
the four. God damn it! The four. The plus. I thought it was for me, and they were like, "No, the plus was for you to lose." Uh, so that's understandable. So with that being said, if they bet it for me to lose, then they just lost a lot of money. And
A
the
lot.
people that believed in me, yeah, they were like, "Yeah, we knew that nigga had it. He been training."
All right.
So yeah,
Let's see here.
oh shit, that's how that
Your,
went. But
uh,
I got
your performance was, as you just said, the numbers would state was a little bit unexpected. But after a performance like that, I've got to ask, why are you not being paired up with Kai Stewart for the belt?
uh, I don't know who that is, and
There we go. He's not on your radar.
no, none of those guys are. They was like, call somebody out. I'm like, call somebody out. Or I call somebody. Did you guys see what I just did? They should be calling me out. They should be
Right.
wanting, you know what I'm saying? They should be wanting to be on the receiving end of this motherfucking right hand. You know what I mean? They should want that. You know?
Maybe
So
Felony versus the Notorious.
no. I, if the guy that you referred me to can't help me, then I'm gonna need the Conor McNigger. I'm gonna need Conor McNigger's lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't want no smoke with Conor McNigger. You know what I mean? Don't want no smoke with that.
Oh, that's hilarious. What is the strangest place someone has recognized you?
Ah, wow, that's on a cruise.
On a cruise, okay.
Yeah, on a cruise. Uh I just went on a cruise to Jamaica because my homeboy got married. And his name is Chris Perkins. He just got married though. And yeah, he brought me on this cruise. And when I got on the cruise, it was like as the days went by, I said about a total of 10 people recognized me. I made friends with a lot of those out of those 10, I made friends probably about one or two, maybe three. And yeah, yeah, the cruise was damn.
Okay.
Yeah, the cruise.
Let's see here. This is I shared with you before we hit record a little bit about myself, the reason the show exists. And if this is an uncomfortable question or one you don't feel like answering, that is absolutely okay. Um, but I kind of want to know outside of the ring. I mean, a lot of your history we know. Um, but what moment in your life has hit you the hardest? And how did you make it out on the other side of that?
The moment that I'm going through right now, the one that
Okay.
I just explained at the beginning of the show. And the reason is because, like I said, I went to prison. I got out of prison in 2015. And when I got out of prison, I understood how to move into this world now. I understood that. Be legal, be legit, stay the fuck out the way, and you'll be all right.
Hmm.
And that's what I was doing. I was doing that until about 3 years ago. And I got pulled over for not using a blinker when I knew I didn't have to use this blinker. Like, what was the purpose? And because of what I'm doing in my car, you smell the weed coming out the car, so now you have probable cause to search my car. And when you search my car, you find a lot of weed. And the way that went is, so my co-defendant, right? Because I got a co-defendant. I had the girl, I had the plug, I had the girl that sell weed. She sells weed, so I went and picked her up, taking her back to my house because I was gonna have a little fun with her. You know what I'm saying? Shorty has a bush. She has a full bush. When I say a full bush, nigga, I'm talking about from pussy to ass, a fucking whole grown woman ass pussy. You know what I mean? And she sold weed, right? And she was already out on two different bonds. So when she told me she had her bomb in the car, it's like, what? Damn, okay. So I gotta think quick, right? And the quickest way I can think is, all right, I know I didn't do anything wrong for this police to pull me over,
Hmm.
right? I know I didn't. And the way that goes, the way I always thought about this is, if you know the person, if you know someone's in your car dirty and you're the driver, then you most definitely, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. As the
Hmm.
driver, that's on you. You know what I mean? So drive like you got some sense. Obey all the rules of the law. You know what I mean? Well,
Absolutely.
in this case here, I knew that I didn't do shit wrong. So I told my co-defendant that I was gonna take the blame for the weed because I know he's gonna find the weed. It smells coming out
Hmm.
of the car. So I tell her I'm gonna take the weed charge so she doesn't go to jail. Well,
Hmm.
I take the weed charge and we both still end up in jail. So I'm thinking because this officer pulled me over illegally, my public defender was gonna get this charge dropped. But no, that's not what happened. I go to court, and this is right after Donald Trump wins the president election, right?
Hmm.
Right after. I go to Trump and I got this Donald Trump shirt. Donald Trump standing in the middle, the White House is behind him, and it reads, Daddy's home. And the lady that at the time she wasn't my public defender, but when she gave me the number to the place and all this stuff here, this lady was rude in court. I didn't understand until, I actually met up with this lady and it was like, oh, I understand now. You're an ugly, middle-aged white woman and you don't like Donald Trump. Well, hell, that has nothing to do with me. I love Donald
Right.
Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Donald Trump fan. I'm not all into with his politics. I don't really get into that lifestyle. I'm broke. I'm poor. I'm at the bottom of the scale. Niggas that's rich, that's what they going through up there. They're having money battles right now.
Hmm.
I'm just barely I'm trying to pay rent, light bills and shit. You know what
I
I'm
feel you, man.
saying? So that shit does not affect me, but at the beginning of the day, it did have something to do with the fact that my public defender did not fight for me in this case. The only thing she kept telling me was, well, you admitted to the weed. And I'm looking at her like, but what about the fact that this officer shouldn't have never pulled me over? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You should have never had to admit to the weed.
Exactly. There was no crime. I committed no crime. I committed no street infractions for this officer to pull me
Mhm.
over. And then I mean the whole fact of it is the fact that on video you can see the officer. I'm gonna send you that video,
Okay.
but you can see the officer. Uh, California rolled through a stop sign, speed up to catch up to my car. Like it was just so much shit in that case that I did not have a public defender. I did not have a lawyer to fight for me in this
Mhm.
ordeal. So here we are,
Damn.
6 years later. I'm at 6 years probation, and I'm still sitting here like, man, this is fucked up. This
Yeah.
It's more fucked up when you look at the situation of 2 years later they come rearrest the man and charge him with fleeing and eluding.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a first day charge, not
That's
2
very
years.
strange.
Yeah, so that's just, I mean, that's what I'm going through over here.
Gotcha. Okay.
But my gangsterish charge though is kidnapping of my baby mama. When people ask me, "Oh, well, nigga, you ain't got no hell of a like, yeah, nigga, that kidnapping, that's a life sentence, bitch.
That'll do it. Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
life sentence, motherfucker.
For sure.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, shout out to my baby mama for getting that shit dropped on me, because that shit, yeah, I wouldn't be here now.
Right.
I'd be still in prison, bro. But yeah,
Man. Well, I'm glad you're not. What
yeah, me too, man. Me too.
What moment in life are you most proud of?
My first kid, my first
Hell yeah.
son. And reason being, because once he came, when I knew she was pregnant, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop selling dope and start trying to fight full time. And at the beginning of the day, here we are talking to Felony Charles Bennett about his life.
Absolutely, man.
So shout out to that nigga too.
Yes, sir.
Charles.
Oh,
Okay. We still here?
I can hear you, but your screen is not moving.
Ah, damn. Hold up. Let me turn the camera off. Turn it back on.
Stuck.
Yeah, let's see. Turn the camera off again. Turn it back on. Turn the camera around.
Are you using an iPhone? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. I can see your hand.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, my homie called, man. These niggas be calling me to play Call of Duty like I'm good at it. I'm not good at Call of Duty, man. I fucking play this game all the time, bro, and still average 1-2 kills a game, man. It's crazy.
That's hilarious. We're to the final segment of the show, and it's presented by HKA USA, official partner with the Other Side Mike G podcast. These questions are designed to make you, the person, more relatable to regular people like me, my coworker, my neighbor. And this segment is called Make a Choice, Champ, where you pick one or the other that you most identify with. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. What do you prefer, a T-bone steak or a gas station hot dog?
T-bone steak.
Okay. All right.
I'm bougie,
Nick,
nigga.
do what?
I'm bougie, nigga. I don't want no business.
Okay. Would you rather have fame or respect?
Respect.
Absolutely. You'll get the fame if you're respected.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. back in the day, were you a bigger fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony or Cypress Hill?
Bone Thugs.
There we go. East 99, one of the greatest albums ever.
Ooh, Cypress Hill. I don't remember. I know this. They had music out, but I don't remember the hits.
Insane in the Membrane.
Okay, that's one. That I was leaning toward that, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking about D12 with Insane in the Membrane.
That makes sense. What is the best Rocky movie in your opinion?
Never watched Rocky.
Wow, none of them.
None of them.
Okay.
And when I was out in Philly, they was like, "Let's go to the Rocky. Let's go do the Rocky thing. Let's go do the Rocky thing." And I'm like, "Bro, that's old. Let's go do something that Let's go do our own thing." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
okay.
I never watched Rocky. I'm to the age now that I fight, bro. So if it's fight movies, I'm probably not gonna watch them because I know how it feels to get hit, and
sure,
you just don't. You get hit with a lot of those shots in movies, nigga, you're out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're not. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. In your bathroom at home, does the toilet paper feed over the roll or under? It's on the sink. Doesn't matter as long as you can reach it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whenever you need some caffeine, do you prefer coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee. I do not drink energy drinks. They're bad for you, bro.
They are incredibly bad, but this new bare knuckle punch from Bucked Up is incredible. Just had to put that out there.
Bucked Up, man. Shout out to Bucked Up, man.
Yes, sir.
And Bucked Up. I don't drink, you guys, but Mike said you guys taste great, so I'm gonna go off Mike's word that you guys taste great.
Dude, this flavor is Chick-fil-A lemonade, is what it's designed to taste like. You can't stop drinking it; it's so good.
Hey, Mike, so you're pretty good with the cameras, the video editing and stuff.
Tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm a novice. I am not a professional.
I was gonna say, I need that part where I've talked good about Bucked Up, and
I can do that.
I need that part, and then the can flip after the fight at the end.
Okay. I'll do that, and I'll send it to Ryan.
You think you can do that?
I will do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'll see what I can come up with.
Yeah. I'll post it on my Instagram.
That would be awesome. Who wins between Ali and Tyson, both in their prime?
Ali. I say
agree.
Ali because Tyson, for one, is too short. He's fast, but Ali's gonna put that jab out there, tire him out, and then
frustrate him.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Tyson though.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with Tyson hard. But if they're in their primes, Ali is he's not gonna take that major power that Tyson got, because he's gonna jab his way around it.
Oh, the footwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather get punched in the face or step on a Lego barefoot in the middle of the night in the dark?
Oh man. That's good.
I know you know.
You know what I mean? Like, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that step on the Lego though, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that step on the Lego. I get punched in the face now, like it's fucking Pat Transman Sullivan. He loosened my two front teeth, and I'm still waiting on bare knuckle to send me to the correct dentist. I went to go to the dentist Tuesday, and they were like, "Yeah, well, if you got insurance, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket today, and the insurance is gonna have to reimburse you." I'm like, bitch, I'm broke. What do you mean? I just fought.
Trying to pay the light bill.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck the light bill. I gotta pay the rent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you get kicked out, you ain't got no lights anyway.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see
Yeah,
here. If tomorrow there was a street fight between you and Vanderlei, who wins?
I do. A lot of
Absolutely.
people Fannie did this last fight. He headbutted a man and then he get knocked out. So we all know Candylay's chin is weak now.
Vanderlei?
Yeah. And Candylay's chin is weak now because of the simple fact a dude that don't even fight knocked Candylay out. Just laid him out.
Out, like hospital bad. Poor
Yeah,
Vanderlei.
yeah. So yeah,
Okay. Next question. You have to sing, and I want to preface this with no happy birthday, no nursery rhymes, no Star Spangled Banner, no songs like that. But you have to sing one song, start to finish, without making a single mistake for $1 million. What song are you singing?
oh damn. I know a lot of songs, but I don't know them like by heart. I guess it would be that Eminem song.
There we go.
I'm gonna kill you.
Alrighty.
or Superman. Nah, yeah, because I really know the words to Superman. Can't be your Superman. The Eminem song can't be your Superman. Oh, I need
There
to
we
see
go.
that in my playlist.
If Hollywood made a movie about your life, who would star as you in it?
Me.
Absolutely.
Man, listen, man, I shave this beard, man. I'm shaving 20 years off my life.
Like a young Denzel.
I'm telling you, I'm 50 right now. Shave the beard, nigga, I'm 30.
There we go.
They wanted me
All
to cut
right.
the beard for my fight, man. This last fight, they wanted me to cut the beard tonight, man. It just makes you look old. I say, but my movement ain't. And my girlfriend 26, so that makes me 26. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Do you prefer gloves or do you prefer bare knuckles?
I prefer both.
Okay, as long as you're throwing punches.
Yeah, and getting a nice little paycheck for 75. Oh no, my check was 7,500. I said 9,500 early, but it was 7,500. My bad. I got $7,500 for this last fight. My bad.
Mm.
So yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know, right? And the views on Instagram. I would think that these promotions would cut you in on the little views on, especially if you're the highest view fighter. You should get a little bit of that high view fighter money.
Some of those locker room bonuses would be nice.
Yeah, yes, that part.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I guess when I go out here to Hawaii, I gotta come out as a stolen baby or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's wild. What's your favorite animal at the zoo, Charles?
The gorilla.
Okay. All right. That's that and lion are the two most common answers.
Yeah, yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
Damn, Mike, you put that together, man. That's great.
For the fans who are going to watch this, who are currently going through hard times or struggles of their own, what message would you share with them about not giving up?
Don't do it. You know what? I had this friend, right? I think me and him cool now. I'm not sure, but his name is Bruce Iron Lionheart or Iron Lion, something like that. But I know his name is Bruce, right?
Mm-hmm.
One time, we fought as well, but he hits me up before our fight, and he's like, bro, my brother just KO'd himself. Can you give him a shout out? And then I went live and talked cash shit about his brother KO'ing himself. Because, nigga, why do you want me to give your brother a shout out for KO'ing himself when He's not even here to hear it. He's gone.
That's yeah.
So what's the purpose? What is the purpose? So when it all comes down to it, if you're feeling like shit is not good for you, push stronger because it's probably not. But at the same time, if you end it all, what you're looking for, you'll never see it.
Hmm.
If that make any sense. If
Absolutely.
you're looking for gratitude, if you're looking for comfort, you'll never get that because you're not here to receive it. So
Hmm.
just stick it out. Especially if you're
Absolutely.
healthy. If you're healthy, me personally, I just try to watch a lot of comedy movies and keep my spirits high. Because if you're laughing, you're not sad.
That's right.
So yeah,
Okay. I
that's
love that, man.
but I do get
What is
sad though.
we all do, man.
So yeah,
Um, what is the best way for fans and friends of yours to keep up with you and your legendary career?
uh, Felony Charles Bennett on all platforms.
Okay.
Felony Charles Bennett 352 on all platforms. Felony Charles Bennett 352 on all platforms. So yeah, that's how you can
Okay.
reach
Okay.
Felony Charles Bennett 352 on all platforms.
Very
That's
good.
how you can reach.
Charles, go ahead and look in the camera and tell all of the Felony Fight fans around the world what they mean to you.
Uh, y'all niggas don't mean shit to me unless y'all hit this cash out. $ Felony 352. Now let's connect that way. Show
There
me
we go.
that you care, nigga. Show me that you care. I'm from the show me state. Show
Yeah.
me that you care. $ Felony 352 is the whole app. I'm in the cash app. Show me
Oh,
that you
that's
care.
great. Felony, I don't have any more questions written down. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about or anyone you want to shout out before we get off here?
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Fight Circus, King David MMA, Bad Apple MMA, and BKFC. And
There we
let's
go.
not forget Bucked Up. We're gonna shout them niggas out too.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
Christine Faria for putting us in touch.
Christine, yes, and thank you, Christine. I meant to call her ass yesterday. You know when I seen Christine at the fight, right?
Hmm.
I was walking behind her. And she was on the phone. And I'm walking behind her, I'm saying, have my baby. Have my baby. And then when
I'm sure you were.
when I finally got up on her, she looked right. She see me and she started laughing. I'm so proud of you. Like, thank you. Yeah. But yeah,
That's awesome.
Christine's my nigga, man. I'm happy for her and Jules. They've been kicking it for a minute now. I'm really happy for them too, man. I need to make my way. The next time I'm out in Vegas, I'm gonna go see the boy. 'Cause I
There
haven't
you go.
seen her sons in a minute. So, but yeah,
Hell yeah.
Mike, I
All right,
appreciate you
Charles.
having me on, bro.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for your time. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So this is a big deal to me. I'll get this uploaded, edited and uploaded in the next day or two. As soon as I'm done and I post it to YouTube, I'll send you a copy to check out as well.
All right, my nigga. And yeah, if you can edit that bucked out part and put that can flip in there, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something good for us. And we can
Awesome.
upload it on our page and go from there.
I will absolutely do that. And I'll reach out to my buddy to see if he can help out with your probation.
Oh yeah, bro. Cause I'm just being real, bro. That they really just need to let me have my life back, bro. That's all I ask for. You know, give me my life back. Cause y'all are wrong. Y'all wrong on so many angles of this situation.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah. Is your buddy a lawyer? Cause I'm like I said,
He owns a firm.
yeah, he most definitely can sponsor me. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
he does that or not, but he has the money to do that, is what I'm telling you, if he
Oh,
chooses to.
so what is his law firm?
Alfred Milam. It's in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and he specifically represents people in your type of situation.
Oh, that's forced to plea out. And
People who get pulled over, medicating, that kind of thing. That's specifically what he does. He takes care of the university players when they get pulled over and get caught. It's what he does. You'll love him.
Yeah. I got a perfect, colorful persona, man. So
there we go. Absolutely. Charles, thank you so much for sharing part of your Valentine's Day with me. I'm going to go hang out with the family, and you have a great rest of your night, sir.
You too, Mike. Appreciate you.
Take care, brother.
You too.
Felony Charles Bennett. That was hilarious. That was wild. I knew it was going to be, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping back by. Let's see. Next, I believe the next interview will be Boxing Hall of Famer, legendary commentator, legendary analyst, the great Al Bernstein will be stopping by. We are going to talk about all the things you can imagine, and also something that he went through just a couple months ago that he's kind and generous enough to share. It'll surprise you. I think it'll shock you, and I guarantee it will inspire you. So Hardship Heroes, thank you again. Thank you, HKA USA, the best gear in the fight game. Thank you, Bucked Up Energy. David Feldman, you were right. Bare Knuckle Punch is amazing. You guys have a great rest of your Valentine's Day. Take care.